They began to wind down their lives, sifting through keepsakes and moving out of their home.
Say bye to the house.
Bye. Miss you.
Today we have an amazing story about American kids saying goodbye to the only home they know. This is so heartbreaking. Anyway, let's dive into the story.
These are the main pictures from our house that we didn't want to just throw away.
Sasha Mendoza has the impossible task of packing up her family's life in Pittsburgh into a handful of suitcases.
It's really hard to tell a 4-year-old that they can't bring their toys or their stuffed animal. There's just not enough room. We can't put a stuffed animal and then have no pants. I've literally never felt anxiety the way that I have in the last few years here.
So you were saying goodbye to the U.S. for good?
For good, yeah. Yeah, for good.
Fearful of President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown, Sasha, her husband Julio, and their 3 kids are leaving behind the life they built together.
What are you the most excited for in Mexico?
The pool.
The pool?
And the beach.
The beach?
Julio is an undocumented immigrant from Mexico. Sasha and their 3 children are all U.S. citizens. They decided to make the move together only moments after Trump took office.
There was an executive order being signed, and that was her call for, said, like, what do you think about moving to Mexico? And I said, honestly, at this point, yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna move to Mexico.
We're gonna move to Mexico, not today.
And with that, the family began to wind down their lives, sifting through keepsakes and moving out of their home.
Say bye to the house.
Bye. Miss you.
When you are dating, did your status of being undocumented came up at all?
First date, we kind of were mentioning it without mentioning it, and at one point he ordered a drink and he asked for extra ice, and I said, no, we don't do ice here, and he was like, That was like the only thing we needed to say.
So by the way,
Julio crossed the U.S. southern border when he was 11 years old, and he's lived in Pittsburgh ever since.
One of his first concerns when we talked about moving is like, how am I going to watch the Steelers game?
Are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
Yeah.
What made Trump's second term a nervous wrecking for you, and what made you come to a decision of leaving the country?
there are no limits on being a target. The only main concern is like he looks brown, he looks different, he don't speak English. He's the one. It doesn't matter.
They were confronted with their worst nightmare when Gilmar Abreu Garcia was mistakenly deported to a notorious mega prison in El Salvador.
I can see myself in that, and I don't want us to wait until we're in the same situation.
There are people that will say, you came to the United States illegally. Why didn't you do it the right way?